Alright, so today's video is once again going to be not a little bit different. We are once again talking about Anna Kasparian of the Young Turks for, once again, all of the wrong reasons. And this one is pretty interesting. So last week, I don't know what show it was, but they uploaded the clip onto the TYT channel. Anna Kasparian responds to Sam Cedar and Emma Vigeland, and you can see a little Chiron or whatever you want to call it down here. Anna responds to Majority Report attacks, and this is a 17-minute segment they ran on their main show where Anna Kasparian responds to various criticisms that Majority Report have made against not just Anna, but TYT as a whole. I've made many videos here talking about how TYT has been doing right-wing propaganda for multiple different issues, trans issues, immigrants, crime, many different things. That's no secret. You guys can go and look up all of those videos on the channel. But I want to touch on something very specific in this video specifically. And that is Anna responding to Majority Report saying that, hey, Project 2025 and Donald Trump, they want to cut Medicaid, right? They want to cut Medicaid, and you know, a lot of people are going to lose access to their health care. And this was, again, posted 6 days ago. We're just going to watch the clip. We're going to watch the clip because it is laughable. It is laughable, but at the same time, it's very sad, it's very disappointing, and it's very enraging, too. Without further ado, here is Anna literally doing right-wing propaganda, once again, for Donald Trump himself. Again, this clip is completely laughable, but it's also, it's a very terrible situation to be talking about in general. Here it is.
Project 2025 also proposes cuts to Medicaid. What does Trump have to say about that?
Social Security won't be touched, other than if there's fraud or something, we're going to find it's going to be strengthened, but won't be touched. Medicare, Medicaid, none of that stuff is going to be touched.
Nothing.
You don't have to. Now, if there are illegal migrants in the system, we're going to get them out of the system and all of that fraud, but it's not going to be touched.
I mean, well, look, touching Medicare or Medicaid, super unpopular, and maybe Trump is just saying that publicly while behind closed doors, he's telling Republicans who are currently working on a budget that they should totally slash Medicaid, right? Well, it turns out, no, wrong. That's not what's happening.
Yep, that's not what's happening, guys. Donald Trump is famous for always telling the truth. He always tells the truth. He never lies about anything. He's never lied about anything, actually. Majority Report, they're fucking dumb, obviously. They have no idea what they're talking about. They're always wrong, and we should take Trump's word as law, right? Because he said it in a Fox News interview with Sean Hannity. That's good enough for me. That's good enough for me. Home of the progressives here. Home of the progressives, TYT, yes.
Trump had previously weighed in privately against cutting too heavily into Medicaid, telling House Republicans.
And just so you guys can see it, this is a Wall Street fucking Journal article that they're referencing. And I don't have anything pulled up about the Wall Street Journal, but for those of you that might be familiar with the Wall Street Journal, they lean pretty far right. In my opinion, there might be an article here or there written by someone that maybe might not write articles for them all the time, or maybe is, you know, a little more left-leaning, but it's the Wall Street fucking Journal. It's essentially, in my opinion, just another form of Fox News, Sky News, whatever, right-wing propaganda. They're referencing a Wall Street Journal article here, but please, Anna, continue.
At a closed-door meeting earlier this month that he wants to be very careful with Medicaid. His public remarks on Hannity represented a broader and more forceful assertion of that red line.
Yeah, guys, look, this Wall Street Journal article, you know, they said that look what Trump said in the Hannity interview. He said it on Fox News. It's true. He doesn't want to cut. We don't want to cut Medicaid. It's true. He said it on Hannity, guys. Hannity, one of the most integral, truthful, and most important journalists out there, right? Why would Trump lie on Fox News? Why would Fox News lie? Right? Right?
Nonetheless, Trump's agenda and Project 2025 do have a great deal of overlap, especially in regard to the dismantling of the administrative state, which his base actually does like. But how could anyone be in favor of scaling back on government agencies that are full to the brim with unelected career bureaucrats who get to create, judge, and enforce their own policies and rules. How could this be?
Yeah. And I was actually, excuse me, I was gonna make an entire video breaking down everything in this TYT segment that they said about Majority Report, because it is just slop from start to finish. But I really wanted to focus on this, and I have an article pulled up here, a really good article from the Center for American Progress that was published, I believe, it was the 24th. Republican House budget resolutions potential $880 billion in Medicaid cuts by congressional district. The Republican House budget resolution would cost congressional districts an average of $2 billion each. It could eliminate coverage for 15.9 million fucking people, right? And this whole segment by TYT, this whole entire segment is Anna saying that Majority Report is wrong, and Sam and Emma are wrong about what they're saying about Project 2025 and Trump wanting to cut Medicaid and Republicans wanting to cut Medicaid. And then, oh, lo and behold, look at the fucking House budget that they're trying to pass. Look at what they proposed. Massive cuts to fucking Medicaid. Massive cuts to Medicaid. We're going to go over this article briefly here. Medicaid and the Children's Health Insurance Program, otherwise known as CHIP, cover essential, life-saving health care for nearly 1 in 4 Americans, including low-income individuals and families, pregnant women, seniors, and people with disabilities. For any progressive or anyone that's familiar with these issues, this is not new news. For the nearly 80 million people covered by Medicaid or CHIP, those programs mean being able to see a doctor when they are sick, obtain the medication that they need, or afford home-based care or nursing home services near the end of life. The Republican House budget resolution currently under consideration instructs the House Energy and Commerce Committee to cut at least $880 billion. Keep that number in your head. Anytime you hear TYT talk about how Trump's not as bad as he says he is, how Project 2025 isn't as bad as they say they are, in cost through 2034. Based on previous proposals from House Budget Committee Republican leadership, these cuts are widely anticipated to come from the Medicaid program. All states rely on federal matching funds to finance their state Medicaid and CHIP programs. A new analysis from the Center of American Progress explores the potential reach of these cuts by congressional district. Table 1 below shows potential federal funding losses by district if the $88 billion in cuts were to be proportional to concurrent Medicaid and CHIP enrollment using 2023 American Community Survey data from the U.S. Census Bureau. On average, each congressional district would lose $2 billion in federal funding over 9 years. And again, they go on to talk about how 15.9 million people would lose Medicaid and CHIP coverage in 2026 if those states cannot make up the shortfall and drop their expansion as a result. 15.9 million fucking people that rely on this would lose healthcare. Okay? They would literally lose healthcare, and they have a very, there's other tables out there too, but they have a table out here. They have a table here that breaks down exactly how much is going to get cut, how much money is going to get cut from these programs, how many people are going to be, in Republican districts mostly, how many people are going to lose their coverage. Alaska, I don't know what congressional district this is. 164,703 people. That is a lot of people. That is one district. 15.9 million people, and Anna Kasparian and TYT want to sit there and say, oh, Trump's not going to do this because he said he wasn't. The Republicans aren't going to do this because he said he wasn't. It's disgusting. It's nasty. Again, I have said this in other videos criticizing TYT. You could slap the Fox News banner on this video, and you wouldn't be able to tell the difference. You really wouldn't. They are literally doing the right-wing propaganda for them. It's so blatant, it's so obvious, it's so disgusting, but it's kind of regular for TYT to do this kind of shit now. And this is just something they posted on their YouTube channel. This is a segment they ran on their main show. What Jenk and Anna have been posting on Twitter, other social medias, other things that they have said, it's sad, it's embarrassing. Again, if you guys want me to possibly break down this entire segment, because I did watch the entire thing a few days ago when it did first drop, it is just, again, like I said before, complete slop, complete lies, complete right-wing propaganda. If you want me to break down the entire video, let me know down in the comments below. And if you guys haven't, completely off topic, but if you guys haven't checked out my video I made yesterday on Ethan Kleinist, make sure you check out that video. I uploaded it yesterday about Ethan Klein saying that Israel is a very free country and it's very multicultural and all of this other bullshit. But with that being said, that's going to be it for this video, guys. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, press that little bell, turn on all notifications so you guys never miss an upload. And guys, please, please, please let me know what you thought of this video. Let me know what you thought of Anna Kasparian, once again, doing probably some of the heaviest, other than the trans stuff and migrant stuff, probably some of the heaviest I've seen in a while, right-wing propaganda. And let me know what you thought of my coverage, and I will see you guys in the next one.